Norway is a country associated with Vikings, fjords, and the Northern Lights. But how much do we really know about life in this Scandinavian country? Today we've compiled 10 surprising facts about Norway that will change your perception of the country. From unexpected demographic data to how Norwegians are saving their forests. Let's get started. Fact number 1. Populations of Norway and Moscow. Let's start with the numbers. Norway has a population of only 5.4 million. This is 2.5 times smaller than Moscow alone, which has a population of about 13 million. Imagine, the entire country, which covers an area larger than Germany and Italy combined, has a population comparable to that of a single large metropolis. And this despite Norway being one of the largest countries in Europe by area. This means that each Norwegian has a vast amount of space. Most of the towns here are small, cozy settlements with endless forests, mountains, and fjords between them. For comparison, the population density in Norway is about 14 people per square kilometer. In Moscow, it's almost 5,000. Fact for 2 languages. The second fact that will surprise many: all Norwegians speak at least 2 languages. Their native language is Norwegian. However, their English is almost native-like. In Norway, English is taught in schools starting in the 1st grade. Moreover, all films and TV series here are shown in their original language with subtitles, rather than dubbed. So children hear English spoken every day from an early age. As a result, Norwegians speak, read, and write English fluently. This makes them one of the most advanced multilingual nations in the world. In Oslo or Bergen, a tourist doesn't need a translator. Any Norwegian can easily switch to English. Incidentally, many Norwegians also understand Swedish and Danish because the languages are similar. Fact number 3. A large city has a population of 25,000. The third fact is directly related to the first. Since Norway has so few people, its cities are not at all like megacities. In Norway, a city with a population of over 25,000, 30,000 is considered large. Yes, you heard that right. 30,000 is already a large city by local standards. By comparison, in Russia, a city with a population of 30,000 is considered a small regional center. In Norway, it is a full-fledged urban center with a university, hospitals, and a cultural life. The largest city in Norway is Oslo. It has a population of only 700,000. This is fewer than any Russian city with a population of over 1 million. Bergen has 280,000. Trondheim has 200,000. The other cities are even smaller, and these cities don't look like concrete jungles, but rather like cozy European villages surrounded by nature. Fact number 4. Boats. The fourth fact is about Norwegians' love of the sea. At least 4 out of 5 Norwegians own a boat. Yes, practically every family has a small vessel. And this makes sense when you look at the geography. The entire country is literally cut through by fjords, and Norway's coastline is one of the longest in the world. The sea is everywhere. A weekend for a Norwegian means getting on a boat, taking the family, fishing rods, and heading out to sea. Fishing has been practiced here since childhood. Children learn to sail a boat before they learn to ride a bike. And it's not just a hobby. For many, it's a way of life. A boat is a way to get to the neighbors, to the store, or simply to relax on the weekend. If you visit a Norwegian, you'll likely be offered not just tea, but a boat ride along the fjord. Fact number 5. Hydropower. The fifth fact concerns energy. Almost all of Norway's electricity is generated by hydropower. More than 98% of the country's electricity comes from hydropower. This makes Norway one of the most environmentally friendly countries in the world. There are no coal or gas-fired power plants to pollute the atmosphere. Water falls from the mountains and turns turbines, providing the country with virtually free and endless energy. And you know what's interesting? Norway produces so much energy that it exports it to neighboring countries. The Danes and Swedes buy Norwegian green energy. And because of cheap electricity, electric cars are very popular in Norway. There are more of them here than gasoline cars. Charging an electric car is several times cheaper than buying gasoline. And this brings us to the next fact. Fact number 6, forests. The sixth fact is about forests. There is virtually no deforestation in Norway. Yes, you heard that right. Norwegians preserve their natural environment and practically do not deforest their own forests. But then where does the wood come from, you ask? It's simple. Norway prefers to buy wood from countries that don't particularly care about their environment. For example, from Russia. This may sound cynical, but it's the reality. Norway preserves its forests and imports wood from other countries where deforestation is rampant. As a result, almost 40% of Norway's territory is covered by forests, and these forests remain untouched. Here you can find centuries-old trees that have never been touched. Norwegians are proud of their nature and do everything to preserve it, at least at someone else's expense. Fact number 7, salaries. The seventh fact is about money. The average salary in Norway fluctuates between 5,000 and 6,000 euros per month. This is approximately 500,000 to 600,000 rubles at the current exchange rate. This is one of the highest average salaries in the world. For comparison, the average salary in Germany is around 4,000 euros. In France, it is 3,500, and in Italy, it is 2,500. Norway is one of the richest countries on the planet, and there is no extreme poverty here. People can afford a comfortable life, travel, and education for their children. But, as you might have guessed, this coin has a downside, and it is related to the following fact. Fact number 8, high costs and taxes. The eighth fact is about prices. Everything is very, very expensive in Norway. A cup of coffee in a cafe is 6 to 7 euros. A bottle of water is 4 euros. Lunch in a restaurant is 30–40 euros per person. Renting an apartment in Oslo starts at $1,500 for a small studio. A 10-minute taxi ride costs around $30, and yet taxes here are enormous. Income tax is up to 40–50%. Value-added tax is 25% on most goods. It's a paradox. You earn a high salary, but most of it goes to taxes and high living costs. And yet, Norwegians don't complain, because in return the state provides them with free education, free healthcare, good roads, and a high quality of life. But there's one thing that's especially expensive in Norway, and you'll be surprised what it is. Fact number 9, alcohol. The ninth fact is about alcohol. Hard liquor in Norway is not only extremely expensive, but also sold only in specialized state-owned stores. These stores are called Vinmonopolet, which translates as wine monopoly. And this is a state-owned chain where you can buy alcohol stronger than beer. The prices here are simply astronomical. A bottle of vodka is 40–50 euros. Good wine starts at 20 euros. And this is despite the fact that in neighboring Europe, the same drinks cost 2 to 3 times less. The government does this deliberately. High prices and sales restrictions are a way to combat alcoholism. And it works. Norway is one of the countries with the lowest consumption of strong alcohol in Europe. Also in Norway, you can't buy alcohol in regular supermarkets after 8 p.m. or on Sundays. Vinmonopolet stores are simply closed on these days. So if you want to drink in Norway, prepare your wallet and plan your purchases in advance. Fact number 10, winter sports. And the last fact for today is about sports. Winter sports are incredibly popular in Norway. They're practically a national religion. Skiing here isn't just a sport, it's a way of life. Children learn to ski before they learn to read. Every city has ski slopes that are illuminated at night. Norway is one of the most decorated countries in the history of the Winter Olympics. It ranks first in the total number of medals ever won, with over 400 awards. And this despite a population of only 5.4 million. This means that per capita, Norway is the most athletic country on the planet, There's even a tradition here. Many Norwegians go skiing before work and then return to the office energized. Skiing isn't just a sport, it's a way to stay healthy and happy for years to come. So, here are 10 facts about Norway you might not know. From its small population to huge salaries, from green energy to timber imports, this country surprises in many ways. Which fact surprised you the most? Leave the number in the comments. And if you want to learn even more about other countries, subscribe to the channel. There are many amazing discoveries ahead. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next video.